blood sacrifice in Igbe religion. I mean, animal blood sacrifice in Igbe religion. Whenever we come across sacrifice or blood sacrifice on the road, we always refer to Igbe members who are into such action. But I want to put it to you that Igbe has nothing to do with animal blood sacrifice. Igbe, established by the founder Ukwu Besha and Iboviore, has nothing to do with animal blood sacrifice. I've made a video where I showed the whole world how an Igbe hall should look like, or how Igbe hall look like. And if you go back to this page, you will see that video. And if you look at that video critically, you will not find any section of the hall that is being reserved for animal blood sacrifice. There's no portion where animal blood sacrifice have been kept or have been performed there. There's no reason in that hall of worship. So if we don't have a place, a session to carry out animal blood sacrifice, that means we don't do that in the religion. If there's no provision in the hall of worship for a place to carry out animal blood sacrifice in the hall of worship, as I've shown to the world how Igbe hall looks like, that means we are not into animal blood sacrifice. But whenever we talk about blood sacrifice, maybe using goats, using fowl, chickens, using ram and all that, we attribute it to Igbe people, that they are the ones doing all this sacrifice. That is why whenever we are moving on the road, and we notice a blood on a T-junction or on the road with some items, we just refer that these are being carried out by Igbe members. But I've continuously told us that whatever the founder of the religion did not establish, we the followers cannot establish it. The founder of the religion, Ukwu Besha and Iboviore, never made any sacrifice, never keep or reserve a portion, a place, a sacred place for sacrifice in the religion. So what the father did not establish, we the followers, the devotees, cannot establish it. We are only following what he has established, and there's nothing else. So the idea of the general public referring to, whenever they see sacrifice, animal blood sacrifice, referring to the people behind it as Igbe members, is a wrong idea. It's a wrong philosophy. Go to the previous video, you will see the hall of worship, our hall of worship, the headquarter hall of worship. If you look at the hall critically, you will not see any section of the hall reserved for sacrifice. You will not see it. You don't see any atoms of blood in that hall of worship. So if we don't have such place to go to make a sacrifice, that means we are not into sacrifice of animal blood in the religion. We are not into it, because the father never did that. As a follower, as a faithful servant, we ought to build on existing laws of the religion. We ought to follow what the founder has, the laid down rules of the religion. And in the laid down rules of the religion, there's nothing like animal sacrifice as one of them. Probably during festival, there will be a place to take animal blood to pour it on the wall or on somewhere. We don't do that in Igbe. I mean, Igbe founded by Ukwu Besha and Iboviore. It's not a partaker of animal blood sacrifice. So I want the general public to know this today. That once you see people doing sacrifice, using animal to do sacrifice, using animal blood to do sacrifice, know that this is not an Igbe member. It's not a true follower of Ukwu Besha. You, as a true follower of Ukwu Besha, who have been doing this before, I know you are doing it because as a result of ignorance. This was how you met your father or your mother doing it before you were born. And now that you are in charge, you continue with it. You take it as a norm, as a normal thing in the religion. But let this video be a guide to you today that using animal blood to do sacrifice is not part of igbe ideology. It's not part of igbe activities. So if you don't know, that is why I always refer everybody to the headquarters to ask questions on how certain work is being done in the hall of worship. I remember when Justice Omagege was alive. Justice Omagege himself. He always come to my father, the sitting Uku then, Uku's Philip Sakbabeji Akpokovo, to ask for procedures on how to do certain things. And that was when he came and he made a lot of changes in his circle. And he did that because he's a learned somebody and he wants to know how it is being done in the headquarters. So that is why I'm referring everyone who is into these practice of Igbo religion to always seek guidance before carrying out any activities in the hall of worship. You have to go into training to know more, to know how certain work is being carried out in the hall of worship or in the religion in general. So viewers all about the world, I want to speak to the public that mentality of referring to Igbe members, a true follower of Ukubesha, as those who are involved in making animal bloods, doing a sacrifice with animal blood, it's a wrong theory. It's a wrong ideology. It's a wrong one. A true Igbe member will never partake in anything called animal blood sacrifice. With animal, it has nothing to do with animal blood sacrifice. Whether they pour it on the wall, whether they pour it on the ground, whether there's something that they carve and they pour it on upon that thing, or anyhow, or on the road, on the t-shirt, they have nothing to do with animal blood sacrifice. So when you see people who are into it, know that they are not a true follower of Ukubesha. They are not a true follower of Ukubesha. And you that has been doing it, who is trying so hard to follow the laws of the religion, who is trying so hard to promote this religion, and you are doing it, you thought it was a right thing. It is not right thing. It's never a right thing in the religion. The father never made anything to pour animal blood into. The father of the religion never did any sacrifice when he was on the throne, when he was on earth. So I see no reason why we will come up or say we are doing sacrifice with animal blood, with chicken's blood, with goat's blood, with ram blood, and all that. So if you have been doing that and you want to know more about the religion, please, you have to stop it this moment. Stop it this moment and ask questions about the religion so that you can be a good ambassador of the religion. So please, I'm telling the whole world today, once you see anybody after this video still involved in animal blood sacrifice as an Igbe man that you know him to be, or you know how to be, know that that person is not a true follower of this religion. We are referring to everybody that is using white, using ajuju, using ore as Igbe man. That is the biggest problem we are facing. It's not everybody that is using the ajuju, using the ore, the native shock, and the white shock are Igbe members. Some are idol worshippers. Just like the way it is that not everybody that is carrying Bible that are Christians. Not everyone carrying Bible that are Christians. Some have hidden powers. They have deities that they are worshiping, but they are using the Bible, the Holy Bible, as a cover up. So Christianity has taught a general name. It's a general name for anybody carrying Bible. Christianity has taught is a general name for anybody carrying Bible. Once you carry Bible, you are a Christian. That is how it is in Igbo religion. Once you are using ajuju, you are using Ore, you are an Igbe member. So that is why people confuse Igbe from idol worshippers. But I believe you can get this clear when I said everybody carrying Bible has been referred to as Christians. So everybody using this ajuju has been referred to as Igbe members. So there are two Christians, there are two Igbe members. That is how it is. So as from today, if you believe that not everyone is carrying Bible that are Christians, also believe that not everyone using the ajuju, the heart fan, and the native shock are Igbe members, are the true followers of Ukubesha. You have to differentiate them, know that these people are idol worshippers. Just like the way some Christians are idol worshippers, but covering with the name Christianity. So please, viewers, know this from today, that there's no portion in the hall of worship that they do sacrifice animal blood to. There's no portion in the hall of worship. And since the father did not do it, we from the headquarters will never be a partaker of that. Once you see that, know that that is not an Igbe member. Once you see them on the road with animals making sacrifice as you are driving by, you saw people with the heart fan and the orange and white. You will see that, you just know that these are not true followers of Igbe members or true followers of Ukubesha, as so many are not a true follower of Jesus Christ. And if you look at them critically, carefully, you will see that even the whites that they put on is mixed with red and some other colors. But the true Igbe member will never mix his attire with red or black or any other color. But even if they choose to put on the pure white and they are doing what they are not supposed to do, it's also a disguise. So Igbe, established by Ukubesha, the founder of the religion, is not involved in animal blood sacrifice. Thank you. I know you have gained something today. Please always share our video for the whole world to know what Igbe stands for. As I always say, for the whole world to know what Igbe stands for. Thank you, and God bless you all. Remain blessed.